And we are live. This is episode 189 of the Councilmen. We have a lot of news with the DC stuff, a lot of stuff going down. We're bringing some trailer discussions, and we're bringing back poster talk. So check around.
Welcome back to another episode of the Councilman. This will be our 189th episode. Today we do not have the usual. We are missing Albert Wiradharma as he is currently in the process of being kidnapped by his sister in Australia. yeah.
Very long
So yeah,
process, yeah.
it'll just be the three of us today. We got Ariq, Kelvin, and Teguh. Yeah, and yeah, for today we have quite a few things to talk about. We of course will start with our usual weekly watchies, and then we are going to talk about two trailers that drop: The Last of Us and The Three Musketeers. A lot of stuff going on with DC. After that, for the news talk, and of course, the Taylor Swift as a director. We'll
Mm,
talk about that as well. And yeah, we're bringing back poster talk because of two new posters that dropped for Blue Beetle and Dungeons and Dragons. So yeah, uh, that's pretty much all we're going to talk about today. For Are we still doing those of December? Is it still those of,
no,
or is that
those of December just happens
it
randomly
just happens?
whenever it needs to. Yeah, that happens when it needs to.
yeah. All right. Yeah, I guess. Before we start our weekly watches, let's I don't know plug first. I guess the councilman. Yeah, you guys can find us, the councilman, on as a podcast on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Castbox, Stitcher, Podbean, basically everywhere you want. Where you find your podcast, we are there. We are everywhere. And of course, for our social media, we are at Councilmen Show, where you can find us on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterbox. And you can also send us email at councilmenshow@gmail.com. Yeah, follow us on the social media to get um, updates of when our
Wait,
episodes dropping. And in Instagram Letterbox, you'll be able to see what we watched this week for weekly watches and ratings for them as well. And
wait.
in the
Should we
Instagram one, you
mention?
get to see who's slacking.
Wait, should we
yeah.
mention this is we rebranded our channel already?
Oh yeah, right.
This.
Forgot about that. right. Yeah. We are. I think we already mentioned it like from past two last week. We already mentioned it that we are going to rebrand Jao movies uh into the councilman basically. And yeah, we finally did it. So yeah, you no longer will find Jao movies. You will now find the councilman
Councilman, yeah.
on YouTube. Yeah. So
And our YouTube link is youtube.com/at Councilmen Show.
yep. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe to that and ring the notification bell so you can see our faces if you're listening on podcast only. Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, there's that. Yeah, we still haven't. The only thing we haven't made is still the channel trailer. So yeah, we'll get to work on that at some point. Yeah. All right. So I guess let's start with our weekly watchies, I suppose, where we talk about movies we watched this week, and you guys chime in the chat with what you watch this week. Yeah. All right. So let's start our weekly watchies as usual. I don't know. Tagu, why don't you go first? You're not wearing glasses today.
Yeah, you can't see me.
Um,
Oh,
um, I watched the final episode of Andor.
Oh, you finally finished Andor then? I guess
Yes.
no. How is it? Andor review. We are only like two
They
months late or
better give
something.
me a season 2 because the way they set up the final episode is just like
Good.
it's clear, it's clearly they're being set up for a season 2, like none of the rebellion stuff has actually happened. Like the last
Oh,
episode is it like about to bloody start. So like I don't know, it's like because of that I feel a bit underwhelmed, but it wasn't a bad series, you know, especially compared to a lot of the other things the
did
Disney
people
group
say
has been
Andor?
putting out recently.
Did people say Andor is like it's slow pace or something that
Yeah,
gets
it's
like
slow paced.
boring? Oh, okay.
I wouldn't say boring. It is slow, but it's not boring for me at least.
Alright, alright.
It's not for I don't think it's for everyone, but it was good enough for me.
Yeah. So basically the whole series is just setting up for the actual rebellion fight then? Is that how it is?
No, the entire series was it setting up for season 2.
Oh.
I think that's because season 2 already exists. I think that's called Rogue One, a Star Wars
No, not
story.
even. Rogue
God
One's
damn it.
like season 3 or something.
Oh.
Or at,
Well,
or at this rate, it might as well be season 5. At
Without
the at
like
the
each
pace that
season is
we're
that
bloody
slow.
going.
There's going to be one whole season that's just fueling up the spaceships before Rogue One. Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Alright.
Well,
So yeah, Andor. How I don't know. I guess how much would you give it to go?
3.5?
3.5. Alright. Still slightly above average, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Uh, I don't know. Is there nothing notable to talk about in Andor? Wait, Ariq, did you watch Andor?
I only got up to episode 5 before I stopped because, it
Oh,
came out
okay.
with all the other shows.
Right.
House of
Yeah.
the Dragon and all that.
Something
Right.
notable about Andor. The stormtroopers actually hit their shots.
Ooh. After. Well, this is the prequel, I guess. Yeah.
Mm.
Damn. They finally hits a shot. Is that a significant shot, or is this just like some random? I don't know.
Nah,
Mate.
they're hitting a lot of their shots.
Mm.
I won't say
Okay.
more.
Alright
Um,
then, sure.
They
Is
killed the
it
main
not that
character
significant?
finally.
Is it that
What?
significant to who they shot?
no, but like, it's not really a spoiler, but
Alright, sure.
nah, not
Uh,
yet, not yet.
Not yet. Alright, it's yeah. Okay, so yeah. Andor. Wait, did Albert watch it, or is it only Teguh that finished it?
forgot if Albert finished. I don't remember if Albert finished it or not. I know he started it as well, like I did.
Yeah, I think a lot of like I think around that week. What was the time when was it? She-Hulk, House of Dragons, Rings of Power, Andor. All those
Andor,
were out, right?
those four,
Yeah,
yeah.
those four. Think
And
to
near the
what
end, I
I
just
know.
got COVID and I gave up.
Think to what I know. A lot of people drop Rings of Power and Andor when watching it, and people
Yeah,
only watch She-Hulk for like the memes and
for
just
the
to crap
memes,
on
yeah.
it mostly. Yeah, but yeah. Uh, how about Rings of Power? Did you guys finish that?
I didn't. I'm so
Tego?
tired, dude. It's like 1 hour per episode.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's the kind of like standard HBO, isn't it?
It is. But
Yeah. Wait, is it HBO? No, they're not
it's
HBO. Yeah,
Amazon
never mind.
Prime.
Yeah,
It's
never
Amazon
mind.
Prime, yeah.
I thought House of Dragons was 1 hour long.
I know, but at least it's good.
Ah, true. Rings of Power is 1 hour boring, is that it?
Yeah, they don't have the half sex guy in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Clearly,
Clearly, you know which one the superior one is, right?
clearly a lesser series if you don't have
Yeah.
that. If you don't have him. Alright, alright. How about Ariq? Watch anything?
No, it's like just straight up no. I didn't even watch like an episode of a series of something. No, what my midterms, finals.
Oh,
So
right, yeah.
so I
Wait,
didn't get a chance to
this week
enjoy
or last
anything.
week is your finals?
Well,
This
technically
week?
this week, if you're speaking, yeah, starting this Monday. Yeah, so I didn't get the
Ah,
chance.
alright.
Like even if I were to try, like I wouldn't be enjoying it because I'd be too busy thinking about
Too stressed
finals.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, Alex. So what do you think of this TV? I don't know. What do you think of this film? I don't know, man. I was stressing. So yeah, so nothing did this week. Absolutely nothing.
Oh, how's your finals though?
I think I passed. Oh wait, no, 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 no. I
Why does that
passed.
sound so uncertain?
Wait, I just
You think
realized.
I
No, no, no,
passed?
wait, no, wait. I just realized something. One of my finals, I did not watch a movie, right, for weekly watches, but I did make a movie for my finals.
Alright,
Technically, I
so
watched that.
talk about that, I guess. Pitch the
Want
movie
me to
for
talk?
us.
You want to talk about my movie that I watched? Like, I'm not gonna bother show you guys the film because I'm not in it anyway. I'm just the editor.
Hey, your name
Actually,
is
wait,
in
no,
the
no, no.
credits.
No, I am in the film. I'm in the film, but I'm not gonna show any like what do you call it? I'm not gonna explain like what's happening in the scene. I just want you to see me in it.
Oh,
Uh,
are you putting up the movie right
no,
now?
I messed up no, I messed up a shot. I messed up a shot. There's no other way
Ooh.
to say this. Okay, I'm sorry.
Ooh,
Okay, okay.
what did you do?
How do I share? Okay, so basically, yeah, I'll explain what my movie is, but first let me just share the entire screen. You
Yeah,
can see my entire screen, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so this is basically the film, and the reason why I say I messed it up. Can you see this
Oh,
where
were
I'm
you?
hovering
Oh,
around?
you were there.
No.
You were in the
I
shot.
I did this like blur thing around her because I tried to hide myself.
To hide yourself.
I tried to
You,
hide
you know, to be fair,
myself.
as it is right now. Okay, now you okay, you
Yeah,
can kind of see it. If you weren't
yeah,
moving,
you
I
can
guess
see it.
it's like a
If I
shadow.
wasn't moving, yeah, if I wasn't moving, sure, but I was like, I was directing. I was directing the scene. That's why I was like looking at the camera and everything. I messed up the fucking thing, dude. Oh my
Uh,
god.
I have a question. For a split second when you show us there, why is there a face on a paper on the on the girl's like computer? What is she making?
What is she making? I have no idea. I
What was
forgot what
that?
the problem.
What was that?
I forgot. A face on the
What?
paper. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm gonna
What?
replay
Why
that
is there
back.
a talking paper? I'm assuming that
Oh no, no,
paper's
it's just the
talking.
background. It's a photo. It's a background. It's not a paper attached.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I know it's on the computer, but why?
I think it's just a weird. All right, yeah. So like the context is like that. The film has like two characters. They're brothers and sisters, and they're supposed to like take a photo. Like okay, do a brotherly and sisterly photo, and they just did that on their own terms. So okay.
Alec, what is a brotherly photo? What's a brotherly pose?
I don't know. You're the one who has a real sister. Well, you ask me.
But
I
I
only
mean,
have
you
a
have a brother and a
stepsister.
sister. Same thing.
I don't. Okay, look, we didn't tell them specifically what to do in that. We're just like, okay, go pretend to be siblings and take photo. But
Alright.
yeah. Oh, and I should mention. Okay, so my film is basically about a person who has DID, multiple,
Okay, yeah. Like
personality
Moon Knight,
disorder, like Moon Knight. Yeah, but he has like five
less violent.
personalities. Not yeah,
Oh.
less actually. Well, the ending was a little bit violent. I mean, there
Oh.
was assault involved.
There
No
was
blood.
assault.
Why? Because we don't know how to make fake blood. It's too complicated. Oh
Ketchup, man.
no,
Ketchup.
too complicated. Yeah. And to be honest, like my professor like pitted us against this second team. There's like two teams in the whole class, and
Mhm.
apparently our film won because it had the better story. But their film had the
Oh.
better like everything, editing and shooting. But their story
Ah.
was a bit like it's too simple. But yeah, so that's what I did. Technically, that's my weekly watchies. Is I made a film, and I messed up the shot.
What's the movie called? What's the movie called?
It's titled Refracted. I'm too busy. I can't be bothered to explain why the title is like that, but it
I
makes
mean, it's
sense if you see the
DID
poster.
refracted. I guess it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. So it was my idea. So that was they went for the title I made. So very happy.
Nice.
It's
Very
very
nice.
cool,
Very
right? So
nice.
yeah, weekly watchies where it's actually a film I make. What would I rate this? So it's definitely a 5 out of 5 since I did all the editing. I did
Damn.
like I did the writing, the directing, well, parts of the scene, and I did most of the color and editing. So yeah,
Alright, alright, alright.
I'll give it a 5 out of 5 because I
So
put
what is
hard work.
refracted 5 out of 5? Alright.
Yes.
Well, wait, are we going to post this on YouTube? Are
uh,
you,
I think we're told to, but we should not let the team leader deal with that. I'm not bothered. I'm not gonna do it myself.
post
Let her
it.
do it.
Well, if the movie is on YouTube,
If the
share the
movie is
links.
posted on YouTube, I'll share the link down.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then we
share the
can all see
links.
it.
We'll share it in the social media as well, I guess.
Yeah. Come to think of it, I was like, do you guys want to waste like 12 minutes just watching this film right now? Or actually, I'm like, I can't be bothered. You know what? Let's just move on. I can't be. Yeah, I kind of want Albert to see it as well. So you know what? Let's just move on.
Alright, yeah. Maybe we'll do a watch along for that. Bringing that
Watch
back
along.
with Ariq's movie.
Um,
Yeah.
You can technically watch it on here because like you can't get copyright. That's my film.
You can
Well,
actually, yeah.
yeah, it's not my film. You can't copyright
No,
it.
dude.
It's fine.
You're. I'm assuming your leader is going to be the one posting it, and then your leader copyright strike,
Oh,
copyright
I
strike
swear to
us.
God, I'm going to delete your Genshin account, bro.
Copyright claim. Like what? I worked on this.
I'm the editor. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Expect that. I don't know. Whenever it's on YouTube, I'm assuming next year.
Yeah. You know what? When Albert comes back, when we all come back, yeah. Watch
Yeah.
it.
5 out of 5. Ariq's own movie. He might be
Yeah.
a little bit biased there.
Not even recency bias, just bias.
It's just pure bias.
Pure
Yeah.
bias, yeah.
So I mentioned a little movie. Basically, in the class, they won the best. I don't know. What's the
Yeah, best
Oscar
film, I
equivalent to
guess.
that?
Yeah, it's
Best.
just best film, I guess. Yeah, they didn't bother with best actor, best any.
There's a whole. That means you won the best script and the Oscar, the best picture, and then the other team won best editing. Is that?
Yeah,
Is that?
basically best VFX, or I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah. Nice.
basically.
Alright,
So,
alright. There you go. Whenever it's on YouTube, we'll share the links. Yeah. Alright. I guess I'll move on to me. Oh, do I just do it back to back? I guess we
yeah, because
again.
like Teguh only watched one movie. I made one movie, so
Mhm.
might as well.
That's true. Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll start off. I watched Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Yeah, it was just out literally. I guess today or yesterday. I don't know. Depends on the. Maybe it was yesterday. I don't know. Yeah. Finally, I watched that Pinocchio. This is definitely a better version of Pinocchio, rather compared to the one that the Goose chose. The live action one of Tom Hanks.
Feels bad.
Definitely a lot better. Um, yeah, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. This time, it's stop motion, right? And it's kind of rare to see stop motion movies that's completely stop motion in like that's the length of like 2 hour as a runtime. So yeah, I was kind of surprised by that. That's going to be a usual 1 hour 30-ish for stop motion. But yeah, uh, this Pinocchio story, it's like it's how do I put this? It's pretty it's pretty original, but they also kept it faithful to the actual adaptation of in the I mean they keep it faithful to the original story of like they still go to the what's the name? There's still the beasts and everything. So if you know the Pinocchio story, you can kind of know the full story of this version of Pinocchio. It's just that this time they change the setting. Like this takes place in World War I. There's Mussolini involved. Yeah, there's the whole fascist group. Yeah. There's no Pleasure Island. There's that, but yeah. Pretty much that. Um. So yeah, and this version definitely has a lot more charm than the live action one. It got better songs, better effects in general. I mean, everything is just better. Um. Yeah, and then I really like the character design for Pinocchio and the environment. Basically, yeah, the whole characters and everything. I really like it. I think it's really unique. Um, yeah, and the little twist they give to the story just makes it. They try to make it a bit more. There's a bit of realism in there, you know. Yeah, like when Pinocchio first show up in like a church, everyone did not, everyone was like, witchcraft, Geppetto, burn him at the stake. Yeah, yeah, definitely something like that. There's a lot more you know there's a lot more realism in the reaction of people, I suppose. Yeah, of the characters there. So yeah, I give Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio a very solid 5 out of 5. Yeah, definitely a
You're
must
just
watch, I
slandering
think.
Teguh.
Pretty much that as well.
Yeah. You're just slandering Teguh. It's just like, yes, this movie is so perfect, unlike the one you chose.
I mean, to be fair, this movie would have also been perfect for Teguh, since he likes war stuff. This World War
Yo,
One. Teguh likes
yeah, he
that.
just he just chose wrong.
There is Mussolini involved. I don't know. Yeah. So Teguh, are you interested in watching this, you guys?
Yeah.
No. No, out of spite, no.
Out of spite.
Out of spite.
Out of spite,
Yeah.
no.
Do a double feature, Rick. Watch 1917 and then watch Pinocchio.
And then watch
You'll
Pinocchio. I'm gonna watch all the
yeah.
World War I films I can find. And Pinocchio will be the last one.
End it with Pinocchio.
And deal with
Yes.
Pinocchio, yeah.
The best World War I movie. All right, yeah. There you go. That's one movie I watch. And another one that I watch is that I want to talk about is this thing, a 2020 movie called The Hunt. Yeah. Uh, Wait, have you guys watched Ready or Not?
Is that
The
one? I
one
think I
with
have.
the one with the
Oh,
girl that
never
looks
mind.
like
No, I
what
have
is
not.
her
There's
name?
the
I
one where
forgot.
she's hiding, right? She's in the wedding and she has to hide. We did the
Yeah, yeah,
drip.
yeah.
We did the drip tier list with her. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's true.
know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's the
Yeah. No,
movie
I
with
didn't.
Samara
I didn't watch it.
Weaving. So yeah, basically it's a similar premise to that, I suppose. It's like a group of like, well, that one is a family. In The Hunt, it's like a group of elites kind of thing. I would go into a bit of spoiler here, I suppose. Yeah. Like a group of elites, they gather up all like this I guess uneducated people or something like that, or someone that's like I don't know against I don't know the against climate change and stuff like that. They gather all those people up, they drug them, they put them in one spot, and they have to and then they'll get hunted by the elites. Basically that. Um, like story plot wise, it's pretty meh. The only reason I decided to watch this is because I saw what's her name? What is her name? Emma Roberts?
Uh, Amber Roberts. Yeah. She was in
Yeah,
it.
she was in it. I thought she was the main character. She wasn't. So I got swindled by that. Yeah, the main character was what's her name? Betty Glippin. That's the actress name. Yeah. So yeah, I was expecting Emma Roberts, but apparently it was her. So which is she's still good in there. Like I said, plot wise, it's nothing. It's pretty basic kind of thing, but I don't know, the whole revelation of how dumb the whole thing is, and then the action is also pretty good. So yeah, pretty nice movie. It's a fun movie for sure. Something you can just you know watch in the background or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, I give this a very nice, not very nice actually, a slightly above average movie. Like 3.5 out of 5. So yeah, there you
Mm,
go. That's The Hunt. Um, we ha- should we mention what Albert watched?
did he say anything?
I mean, I can open his letterbox.
Oh, I thought I thought he's on currently on a plane just doing a marathon because he has 16 hours of flight.
Very much that, yeah. But you know what? Let's see what Albert watched. This
You know what?
Albert
Let's
has been
stalk on him.
watching.
You know what? Let's stalk on him, guys. Let's stalk on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna stalk Albert.
Yeah,
All right,
StreamYard. We're gonna
so
check his stream.
what is he watching? He watched The Wonder, a Florence Pugh movie, which I watched as well. It just came out this year, so it's pretty boring. Not gonna lie. That movie, The Wonder. Don't need to watch that. I find the ending very unsatisfactory as well. It's pretty dumb, the ending. Yeah. What else did I Overwatch? The Box Trolls. Have you guys watched that?
I don't know what that is.
It's a stop motion. I like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I like Box Trolls and what's the other one? Albert watch Memories of Murder. Don't know what that is. Yeah. All right. Yeah. There you go. That's what Albert watched this week.
Very cool. Oh, he gave this a 4.5. Holy shit.
What?
Memories of Murder.
Yeah. Albert gave The Wonder 3 out of 5. The Box was 3.5, and Memories of Murder was at 4.5. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess Memories of Murder sounds. It's a 2003 movie, so probably a good one. Yeah. All right, yeah. There you go. That's that for weekly watches this time. Yeah. I actually watched like 2 other movies, but I want to keep that for like next year because I still have to watch 9 other movies.
Oh,
That
reveal
franchise
coming
got
soon.
11 movies, all right? So
Oh, okay.
I'll keep it when I'm done with it. Yeah.
Damn.
All right, so now let's move on to the trailer discussion. All right, so first of all, we have the Last of Us trailer that dropped. It dropped like earlier this week. So yeah. Uh, the Last of Us trailer is it'll be a series, right, on
On
HBO
HBO.
Max.
Yeah, on
Yeah,
HBO Max, yeah.
yeah. All right.
On
So
The Last of Us.
wait again. Who here has played or watched Last of Us?
I only watched PewDiePie's full playthrough
Teguh?
when it came out originally.
Teguh?
No, I haven't seen it at all.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I only seen like I've o- the first 2 parts of the PewDiePie one, or something like that. Yeah. After that, I just kind of got lazy. But yeah, so yeah, The Last of Us trailer. So let's start with Ariq, I guess, since you already watched PewDiePie played it. Mm, What do you
Mhm.
think of the trailer?
The trailer looks cool. As you know, as depicted, especially the zombie designs, they look exactly like the ones in game. And it's actually what I've noticed from the trailer. Some of the scenes were literally like taken from the game, like actual in-game cutscenes,
Oh,
or at
oh,
least like
that's good.
they were like very familiar to it. Like there's like a part where what's her name, Ellie? I forgot who the actress is. She was like in a photo booth with like this other girl. Like that's an actual in-game cutscene, like a
Ah,
memorable one at that too. And there's like other parts like near the end where like some of the action sequences were similar to the actual like in-game. So yeah, so basically like this is probably like one of the most accurate like video game live action adaptations, dude.
so
That's
far
kind of
from what
promise.
we've seen in the trailer, at least.
Yeah, so far, yeah. So there's hope to that, and yeah, I guess a lot of people seem to like it as well. Yeah, overall, it portrays the setting very well. They don't seem to mention it in the trailer, but yes, the setting is supposed to be like 20 years after the outbreak has like begun. So like
What?
the world's gone to crap. So you can see like from the landscape, the city's like overgrown and all that.
Makes
So
sense.
they captured the vibe very well. So it's basically like very game accurate as well. What else is
Yeah.
very game accurate? Oh yeah, and I guess the final boss, not the final boss, like the big zombie monster
Big
thing
zombie, yeah.
in the end. It's not really a final boss, but it's like yeah, it's like one of those big enemy encounters you find. That's pretty cool. And also yeah,
I mean, the
and also
design
the
of it
sound. Oh,
also
yeah, the
looks
sound
cool.
design as well. Like the zombies when they go like they're like clicking and shit. Yeah, sounds exactly like the ones in game.
Yeah, I want to mention that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's going to be like, it's gonna be tense, I suppose. This whole thing.
Yeah, yeah, because
What I'm
it's
getting,
literally oh, what's that
w-
film?
w- what is it?
The one where you have to stay silent or
Oh, A
the
Quiet Place.
demon things. Yeah, it's like
Uh,
a quiet place vibe. Yeah.
Yeah. Technically it is. Yeah, you cannot make sound and stuff, but it's
Mm,
not to
yeah.
the point of A Quiet Place, I guess.
Yeah, not to the point of quiet
Yeah.
place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah.
I see.
From the trailer, I don't know. I'm excited for this definitely. Um, yeah, like you said, it seems pretty game accurate. I haven't watched her play it, but I kinda get it. So yeah. And Pedro Pascal is always great in the stuff he's in. Yeah. So definitely excited to see Pedro Pascal. I don't know any of the other cast members, honestly. Yeah, only Pedro Pascal, but that's like the big name, right?
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the big name. Yeah.
Yeah. The zombie design liked it. Looks really nice. The big one as well. Um, yeah. I don't know. From this the vibe I got, I feel like just like the game, it's going to be tense and it's going to be sad.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, definitely. How about you, Teguh? What's your
yeah, I
takeaway?
guess.
I guess what?
I don't know. I haven't played the game, but it's gonna be. Yeah, I heard it's good, right? So I'm hoping this is gonna be good as well.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. Uh, so so to I think. Wait, so Abek, can you explain a little bit of the story of what, well, like
Of what
what happened in
happens?
game? Yeah,
Well, like in the first game, I didn't watch the second one. People say that one was like absolute dog crap. Well, like
yeah, I
the
heard it's
first
bad.
game, but like in the first game, so it's like the main character Pedro Pascal, he plays Joel. Like
Mhm.
he was basically like given like a task to escort the girl Ellie. I forgot who played her, but she's in Game of Thrones as well. She was
Uh,
escort her to like the
the
other
girl
side
that
of
play
the
Ellie
state.
is Bella Ramsey.
Oh yeah, oh, Ramsey. Yeah, her. So yeah, he had to escort her to like the other side of what do you call it? Like to the other side of the
To the
country, I
west, right?
guess. Yeah, to the
To the
west. Yeah,
west.
yeah. That's what they just said. Yeah, so they had to escort her there because she could be like the key to curing the whole like outbreak thing.
Hmm.
And yeah, that's kind of it. And you just kind of see them go on a journey. I mean, honestly, if anyone has watched Logan, it's a similar
It's pretty
vibe.
much that.
I
It's
mean,
pretty much
they did
that.
say it themselves that like Logan was heavily inspired by The Last of Us. There's some people say
That's
like
true.
Uh,
what I heard as
Yeah,
well, right? So, so yeah, there you go.
yeah.
That's about it, really.
Uh, it was going to be a journey for sure. Uh, oh, I didn't know. I just realized. Is that right? Nick Offerman is in this. Is in this as well. So I guess I had no two casts in this series. Yeah.
Who is he? Oh, Nick
Yeah. I mean, we get
Offerman.
to see him in the trailer for a bit. I think.
Oh,
Like I
this guy.
recognize his face, but I don't remember his name. Yeah. He's a guy
Oh
in
yeah,
Parks
yeah,
and Recreation.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That yeah, that one.
Yeah. So yeah, The Last of Us. It's going to come out. When is it going to come out? Next year, January 15th. So yeah. Watch out for that next year. I'm definitely gonna watch it. How about Arik Tagu? Are you watching it day one per episode every
I
week?
guess I'll try. Yeah, I guess I'll try.
But how does HBO Max release episodes? Is it per week?
It's per week.
They do that?
Just like
They do
yeah,
per week,
like
right?
Game of Thrones. Yeah, like Game of Thrones
Oh
and
right,
what's that
yeah.
thing? The House of the Dragon. Yeah.
Mm, yeah. All right, so yeah, I guess we'll be watching per week for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks nice. Or maybe honestly, this kind of stuff like Last of Us is. I feel like it's going to be emotional journey kind of thing. Uh, You know, if it's something like that, I would like to watch everything in one go, kind of. You know, because it's kind of annoying if like, oh,
Oh,
you're about to have the feelings, and then oh,
and then it just
episode
cuts out, and
ends.
you're like, you have to wait, you have to wait, you have to keep your emotions still for 1 week.
Yeah, you know, I don't like it whenever it's if it's like an action pack kind of thing, you know, like I don't know, Moon Knight stuff like that. I don't really care
Yeah,
about
that's true.
watching it per week. Yeah, but something like this, I feel like the
Oh,
experience is going to be better if you
oh,
watch
I
it,
want to
if
be
you
hurt
binge
at
it.
once. It's like watching a Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Just watch it in all in one go. Ah, yes, immediate depression, instant depression. Just ah.
Yeah. Wait, do we know how many episodes they will have for this?
I
The
googled
Last
it
of
last time. I don't
Us
remember.
episodes series. So let's see. Wait, what is this? TV series. Do they mention it? Um, well, I'm googling it right now, real quick.
Yeah, what Google says is 9, but sometimes Google is untrustworthy with that.
I mean, 9 episodes not so bad. Oh wait,
Yeah,
never mind. That's
nine
like
makes sense.
9 makes sense, but per week, so that means that's like what, 2 months.
Yeah.
So if you want to binge it, you have to wait until March, I guess. Then you watch everything in one go.
Yeah, that's true actually.
That's a 3 months wait. That's long. That's really damn long. All right, yeah. I'm guessing, Arik, I'm guessing you're also pretty excited for this. Hmm?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it's one way I can truly enjoy the series without actually like trying to play the game. Because I
Yeah,
think the
true.
game is just not available on PC, so it's like I can't even get it.
It's not. It's a PS exclusive, so yeah.
Yeah, it's a
And we
PS
don't
exclusive.
have
Yeah,
that.
we don't have PS. We don't have PSs. Yeah.
Yeah. How about Tagu? Are you gonna watch this day one or gonna binge it?
Uh, binge it probably. I
Right. Yeah.
binge
Tagu like
everything,
binging.
so
Too true.
Tickle loves binging.
All right. Yeah. So now from Last of Us, let's move on to the Three Musketeers trailer. Well, it's not trailer. I should change it. It's a 2 minute 30 seconds teaser. It's super long.
To
Like
be
at
fair though,
that
it's a
point,
teaser for 2 trailers, technically.
yeah, true. But it's like still, it's like it's been a teaser. It's like 2 minutes or seconds. Like we didn't know it was for like two movies because at the end of it, then they show like the Three Musketeers. They have part one, part two. Yeah, part
Yeah,
one is coming out on was it Easter? So
third. That's what it
when's that?
says.
When is Easter? That's around when is Easter to go? April?
yeah, April. Well, April something. What was it?
Yeah, around April, I guess. That's when around April next year. That's when the part one will be dropping, and part two will also drop in the same year on Christmas. So yeah, um, there's that. I guess yeah. So I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the Three Musketeers. Teguh, you're the most familiar one with it.
Yeah, tell us your
I
experience. Where
Tell
did
us
you
your
know it
experience
from?
with the Three Musketeers. Yeah, what's the story
um
about?
Mickey, Donald, and Goofy were really poor. So poor they had to like um eat like invisible slices of bread.
Oh,
Okay.
that's poor.
Yeah.
What
Uh,
else happened? What
I
else
don't know what
happened?
else to say. I
what
don't know
else
what else to
happened?
tell
Okay,
you.
Kelvin, we're gonna have to get into the movie with that mindset. Okay, if we don't see an invisible bread, a
Hmm.
dog, a
No,
mouse,
not
and a
invisible. Let me reword that. Transparent. There you
transparent.
go.
Yeah, and I know the scene you're
Transparent.
talking about.
Okay.
They're just like, and then there's like just a paper
Oh, they're
thin
slicing
bread.
it like real thin or something.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
I've seen
okay,
like a
okay.
clip of that. Yeah.
All right, so if you don't see that, it's a very unfaithful story
It's
of
very
the Three
unfaithful. Yeah,
Musketeers.
I don't know why they
Yeah,
did it again.
yeah. And if no one goes, ayo, ayo, ayo,
Very unfaithful.
very unfaithful. Yeah. All right. Let's get back to the Three Musketeers. Like, I think the first thing that we all do is like, oh, they're all speaking French. Yeah. I don't know because every time I
Okay.
see the Three Musketeers, they're always speaking English. Like,
Yeah, actually, yeah. No, to be fair, though, I do understand this part. The Musketeers were originally like French, like
oh, are they? Oh,
a
I didn't
French
know.
story. Yeah, and the Musketeers are like a group of like French soldiers, I guess you could say.
Ah, yeah.
So yeah, and
This
also if
story,
you
what in
know the
the
main
trailer?
character, it's super French. D'Artagnan, like that does not sound English at all.
Well, who are the Three Musketeers? D'Artagnan, and then I know one is
D'Artagnan is
Athos.
not part of the Three
Oh,
Musketeers. He's
he's
like
not.
he's the fourth guy that joins in, but he's the main character.
Oh, so is this the Four Musketeers?
Okay, so the three Musketeers from the trailer is Athos, Aramis, and Porthos. And
Ah, wait.
D'Artagnan is
So,
just like
wait. So,
there.
who is the D'Artagnan? What is he?
He's like a recruit, the noob. He's like, I want to be a musketeer. And the three pros, they're like, we'll show you around, kid.
I
You
don't
know?
know, man. We are called the Three Musketeers.
But
Adding a
there's
fourth
you.
member
It's okay.
might ruin that.
Oh, but he's not a musketeer yet, right? So it's still the three musketeers.
Ah, okay. Three
Uh,
Musketeer and some dude.
yeah, and
And
a
some
peasant and some peasant
And some peasant.
is basically what it
Oh,
is.
what's the French thing like? The rich one's like bourgeois or something. What's the poor
Bourgeois,
one?
yeah. I don't know how to. I don't know what the poor ones are called. Yeah, I only know bourgeois, whatever you pronounce it. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce bourgeois.
Yeah, Eva Green is in this movie. How you like?
Yeah,
How do you
I
guys
like how
like
we just
her?
get. Let's get to the point where we like the trailer. Yeah,
Yeah,
Eva Green was
Eva
speaking
Green.
French. Very sultry, very arousing.
Like the only reason Ariq will be watching the Three Musketeers, or actually anyone, will be for Eva Green speaking
It's just
French.
Eva Green. Okay, to be fair though, she is actually a very good actress. I mean, like apart from her
Yeah, she is.
attractiveness and all that, yeah. And I didn't know she could speak French. That was surprising.
Yeah.
Is she? I didn't even know. I don't even know if
Is
she
she
is
French?
French. I don't know.
She is a French actress and model.
Okay. Well, there you
Yeah,
go.
there you go. Now we know.
Wait, what's the rating of this film? If it's on the more adult side, you might, see
Oh,
Evergreen.
Ariq thinking 2 steps ahead here.
Actually, well, but the Indonesian censorship throws me back down the step because they'll
Ah,
skip
right,
it.
that's true.
They'll skip it. They'll skip it.
I cannot find any ratings for it yet. Well,
If
I'm
there was
gonna guess
supposed to be, dude, if there was supposed to be like a nude scene with Evergreen and they skipped it, we're walking out of the theater.
the riot
Riot,
ensues.
riot, riot.
Yeah.
God.
Do you guys know anyone else other than Evergreen in the cast?
I've never heard of these like actors. Maybe they're very famous in
Let's
like
see.
French
So the
movies.
cast, I think the main one here we have, well, Eva Green will be playing Milady, and then
Yeah.
uh D'Artagnan, is that the main character?
Possible. Yeah, that's the main character. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know
I'm
who this
guessing
guy
you read
is.
his name Fran
And
Fran Francois Civil.
Francois Civil. Yeah.
Francois Civil. And then the Three Musketeers, we have here Vincent Cassel as Athos, Romain Duris as Aramis, and Pio. How do you read that alphabet? Mar Marma Pio Marma as Portos. I don't know.
Arma,
I can't
yeah,
speak
yeah.
French. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Oh, there's Gaston.
Gaston.
Yeah. Julian Friston. We're playing Gaston de France.
Oh wow,
Uh,
Gaston.
Gaston. Uh, is Gaston an actual name?
I think Gaston is a
I
common
think so,
French
yeah.
name.
Is it now? Huh. I thought Gaston is just that Disney
What for?
character.
What for Beauty and the
Yeah.
Beast?
Yeah. I didn't know it's a common name.
I think it's a common French name. Yeah, Gaston.
Gaston. Yeah.
That
All right.
sounds
Yeah.
French.
I don't know. Well, what's your overall thought on the Three Musketeer in the trailer here? You are you what somewhat excited for this? You just myth about it? I'm
I
not
think that
in too much into period piece, so I'm pretty okay about it. You know, like my anticipation level is like at 6. You know, the only reason
Yeah, I'm
that
not.
I'm like I want to watch is because there's Evergreen.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, if you didn't mention Evergreen, I'm like, ah, pansin ni. Kapeduli, I don't care. Like, I probably wouldn't care, but I don't know what to expect from this. So maybe there's plenty of action. I mean, they are, like
Seems like it, yeah.
soldiers and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really not familiar with the Three Musketeers story. I just know that they exist. Yeah.
I think I watched the really
uh,
weird one. I think it had Logan Lerman in it or something.
what? Logan Lerman?
Yeah,
I haven't heard that
but
name
I
for a
forgot
while.
which one. 2011
Yeah.
one. Yeah, it is the 2011 one. He is the D'Artagnan.
Ah, how's that
And
movie?
it was weird. It was it's a 26% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Huh.
Yeah, it was weird, but they had like big actors like Orlando Bloom, Luke Evans, and what's his name? What's her name? Mila Jovovich, from the critically acclaimed Monster Hunter film.
Critically acclaimed for sure. Yeah, like this 2011 one has bigger cast than. Well, I don't know
Yeah,
actually.
but
Maybe
what
the
was
actors I
terrible, I
mentioned
think.
in the 2023 one are like they're famous in French.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming. I think they're just famous like
Yeah.
French actors. Yeah.
All right, yeah. How about Teguh? Are you somewhat excited for this
Yeah, I want to watch this.
because of the Three Musketeers or because of Evergreen?
Both.
Because of Mickey Donald and because of Mickey Donald and Goofy.
Well, yeah, that too.
Uh,
I got some
0 out
nostalgia
of
to
5.
relive.
0 out of 5. No mouse. No
No
talking
mouse.
mouse.
No mouse.
Um,
No talking dog. No talking duck. God.
Alright, yeah. So yeah, that's the Three Musketeers. Uh, I guess teaser for 2 movies. I guess. Yeah. Coming out on what Easter and December. So yeah, look at
Easter and
if you're
Christmas is
interested
what
in
they
that.
said. Yeah.
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 So
So
April
yeah,
and December, I guess.
April and December around
Oh,
there.
we should mention like if we were to draft this for our next year's pick, we have to pick the Easter one or the Christmas one. You can't choose
Yeah.
both.
Do you want an Easter movie or do you want a Christmas movie? Your pick. But
And it turns
I
out,
also
yeah.
forgot to mention, like part 1, I think they say the title is like Three Musketeers and they put in the
All right,
Artanians, so I'm
yeah.
guessing they're going to focus on that. And part 2, they're going to focus on Evergreen character, Milady.
Well, I guess
Most
we're all
likely.
fighting
I
for
don't know.
part 2, are we?
Yep. I guess part 2 is where it's at.
I was like, I want part 2. No, 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 you take part 1. No. Even if it turns out part 1 was better, like, regardless, it's just like, no, I will not accept.
I will not accept.
I will
I will
not
trade my
accept.
entire draft to get part 2.
Yeah. It's like part 1 like got like 99% on Rotten Tomatoes and part 2 only got like 46. You're still like, no, I want part 2.
No, part 2.
I still want part 2. Damn. Right.
Yeah, yeah. The evergreen effect on the councilman.
Evergreen effect. What's wrong? We all like a mature older woman, yeah. Basically.
I guess so.
Basically. I guess so. I guess so.
Alright, yeah. So there's that for the Three Musketeers. Um, I was going to mention something. Oh, right, yeah. It's kind of I don't know. Like it's been happening recently, right? Where like movies that's supposed to be like a sequel, they're coming out like in the same year. Like the first one we got was like the thing that Ariq watched, Fear Street.
Oh yeah, the Fear Street,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's like a
Yeah.
trilogy that all comes out in the same
Yeah,
year.
that all came out at the same time. Yeah, I was actually confused by that, but
Yeah, and then this year, and then we also have what is it? This year we have the wait. When is the third movie coming out? Let me check real quick. Release date. Wait, no.
was there another movie like
Oh,
this
that's how
year?
you write it. Okay, never mind.
There was another movie like this.
Oh, okay, never mind. Wait, I'm gonna. Yeah, I was gonna say, was it name? The X franchise, X Pearl, and then there's going to be Maxine.
Oh,
Like X and Pearl came out in the same year. Like this year, and then I think Maxine was supposed to come out this year, but then they delayed a little bit, so it will be coming
Okay.
out next year. But still, though, that's like a trilogy in like a short amount of time, which is do you guys like? I kind of like it, trilogy that you don't have to wait many years to get it.
Yeah, come to think of it, like I don't know. To be honest, like it hasn't happened like
It
often
doesn't
or
have. It's
before.
not
And
often.
I mean, like when it happened before, it was like what the Matrix, but we were like way too young to
I
like
think
figure that out, right?
that's true. Yeah,
Yeah. So
I
I'm
guess
not
it's
so
making a
sure
comeback.
actually.
It's making a comeback. Yeah. I think there was another, and then yeah, we'll have this as well, the one that's coming out in the same year. And I feel like the Three Musketeers is going to be like each part is going to be extremely long.
Yeah, right. Because if they
I
have
don't know,
to
I just
split
have
the
that
two
feeling.
parts, yeah,
Yeah.
probably a long
Man,
show.
if each movie, each part is like a 3 hour movie.
Oh
Damn.
my god.
I'm sorry, but I might not be watching it if that's the case.
3 hours long, jeez.
3 hour, yeah. No. Alright, yeah, so now let's move on to the news talk. Um First of all, let's talk about DCEU. DCEU, there 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 are a lot of stuff that's happening with DCEU right now. Because
Mm,
they just replaced the creative boards, I think. So now
yeah,
James
yeah.
Gunn and was it Peter Safran? Peter Safran? I think that's his name. Uh Wait, what is his name? I forgot. James Gunn and yeah. Yeah, James Gunn and Peter Safran. I think that's his name. Yeah. Is taking the lead, right, to be like the Kevin Feige of the DCEU. So because of that, there's a lot of changes that's happening. So now let's go through that changes. First of all, Wonder Woman 3 potentially out of the window. Yeah, because the what's his name? The director Patty Jenkins decided to leave the project after what's that name? James Gunn and Safran and the CEO and the CEO, I guess, of Warner Bros. Discovery. I don't like it. Where they what's the name? They kind of like agree that Wonder Woman 3, the what has been made so far, it's kind of like maybe we don't want to go with that, things like that, and then Patty Jenkins decided to leave after that. So yeah, what's your thoughts on this, on Wonder Woman 3? Are you disappointed? Do you guys want a Wonder Woman 3?
Well, after 84, it's like,
Right?
it's like,
You know,
it's just a
if
shame because the
this
first
was
film was like quite good, but then 84
yeah,
was so.
if the quality of 1984 is like the first one, then we'll be like, yeah, damn it, kind of want to
But
see,
yeah.
or at least make 1984, you know, average. I think it'll be
Yeah.
more yeah, no, Wonder Woman 3 is not out. Damn, that's kind of sad. But yeah, because of 1984, I think we can all agree it's it's a bad, it's just plain bad movie. That we don't really care about Wonder Woman 3 coming out or not. But yeah. Gal Gadot though is like, I don't think she's going to get recasted or anything, because so far there are no news of that or anything. So yeah. I guess this whole news is still will still be developing in the future. Yeah. So Wonder Woman 3 not happening. Are we? Well, what's our sadness level here? Zero?
Uh,
0 out of 5?
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty
yeah, it's
much,
a
right?
fair to be a
Yeah.
zero, yeah, because we really didn't like 84, especially Teguh. I knew he complained a lot. How can airplanes fly through fireworks? Impossible.
I still
But
don't like that part.
it looks pretty.
No, unrealistic.
Yeah, 1984 is just so bad that uh yeah, no. It's just so bad. All right, so yeah, Wonder Woman 3 not out of the window. We don't really care, but I do hope Gal Gadot will still be attached to whatever they're going to do next in the future. Because I think Gal Gadot is Wonder Woman. I guess Gal Gadot's. I don't know. What do you think though? Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, like in the first movie
She
at
was,
least. I don't know. Her
she was.
acting
I
is
mean,
not.
no, she's still
She's
good,
good.
but
She's good.
I mean,
I
like
don't know.
reasonably good. Yeah.
I don't
Like,
really like her acting. Not gonna lie.
yeah,
Yeah, her acting's kind of iffy, especially if like next to like Henry Cavill, Jason Momoa, kind of thing.
yeah,
Ben
yeah.
Affleck.
Ben
Yeah,
Affleck, yeah,
she's
yeah.
like
No,
the
she's not.
weakest one in the acting,
Yeah, yeah.
but she
I
fits
mean,
Wonder Woman
she fits Wonder
character
Woman.
so well.
Yeah, for like, yeah, perfectly, basically.
Yeah, that's the only reason why like I hope Gal Gadot stays. Yeah. How about the what's your
Yeah, no,
thoughts?
I'm on the same boat, but I'm not like I don't really care. But
Fair enough, fair enough, yeah.
yeah,
Like I still remember in the first Wonder Woman, like I don't know, they try a lot of things of the editing and everything to make her seems better, to make her seems like she's acting good. Yeah.
hmm
So yeah, well, Wonder Woman, the three not happening. All right, now then what's next? We have here Jason Momoa will no longer be talking to fish because Aquaman 2 will most likely be his last time as Aquaman. And it's not that he's walking out of DCEU, but rumors are he's getting recasted in DCEU as Lobo. You yeah. Do you guys know who Lobo is?
no, we
I,
don't.
I, I sort of know. I've seen him like before.
Lobo is kind of like um the the rock and roll version of Deadpool. In
Rock and roll,
DCEU.
more like hard metal.
Heart metal, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. More
I'll
like, but
bring up a picture of Lobo real quick.
to be honest, yeah, like if you know how what is it, Jason Momoa looks like, you know, he actually does
It
fit
fits perfectly
perfectly.
as Lobo.
It fits perfectly as Lobo. Just the
Yeah.
whole
I
like
mean, he
his
also
hair
fits really good as what's the
uh,
name?
as
As
Aquaman,
Aquaman, but with
but he's
Lobo,
more
I think,
accurate. He looks more accurate to Lobo, you know, just the way he looks.
yeah, that is true. Like here for Teguh and the viewers here, if you don't know how Lobo looks, this is how he looks.
Oh yeah, no, that looks so much more like Jason Momoa.
This is
Yeah,
pretty
right.
much like this is Jason Momoa, right?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
Like even his Aquaman version, that's kind of like his iteration of it. But this time, we don't have to change a single thing from the of how Lobo looks in the comic.
Yeah, just like lighten his skin tone. That's it. Give him some
You give
makeup.
him
That
like yeah, Kratos like ashy skin like from the first
yeah,
movie, first game.
yeah,
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 he
yeah.
got the
Give him
body,
ashy
he got the
skin.
hair.
Yeah, yeah. Give him ashy skin and eye makeup thing. Done.
Perfect. Yeah, you don't have to do much anywhere. So yeah, that's honestly, it's like I'm kind of excited for this. Like honestly, Aquaman. It's a fun movie, but it's not really the best or anything, so I don't really care too much. But probably in the DCEU, Aquaman is like probably the top 3 or 4 for most people.
Mm,
Maybe, yeah. I don't know, what do you guys think about this though? About Lobo being in the
like,
DCEU?
it's a good choice. I mean, Lobo is not the most like well-known
He's not well known
character
at
in
all.
DC. Yeah, but he's always but like he has the coolest like concept with that. He has the coolest concept, and Jason Momoa looks a lot more like him than he does like I guess you know comic book Aquaman. Like they could probably find some other guy to talk to fish. Let Jason Momoa play Lobo instead, you know? Yeah, why not?
Yeah. How about Teguh? After seeing how Lobo looks and what's your thoughts on this?
I do like it. Like
You like
I
it?
mean,
Nice.
I don't know um about switching midway, but like I
It's a
mean,
weird choice, yeah, but
it's a weird choice, but I
I'm
do agree that he looks a lot more like
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
guessing you're going to. I think they're going to retcon everything after the Flash movie. Honestly, Like that's a good
It,
restart because it is
it is the
Flashpoint.
way. Yeah, it is the way
Yeah.
to retcon DC is just Flashpoint.
Yeah,
Damn.
Flashpoint, this is the new Earth. That one is the old one, we don't care about that. I think that's what they're
Yeah,
going to do.
yeah.
Damn.
Yes.
They're gonna use a safety net basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Because we do know that the Flash is confirmed for was it June, right? Next year. Yeah. So that movie is still happening, and Aquaman, how when is Aquaman 2 coming out? Aquaman 2 release date. Let's see. What? uh, wait, it's coming out this year, 25th?
What? That's like so close
Well, I
to
guess yeah.
Avatar.
I guess
Oh,
it's coming
actually, no,
out
yeah,
this
no, it's
year.
a week.
So yeah,
It's a week
so
after
yeah, it is.
Avatar.
What's the theme? So yeah, so from what we know so far, Aquaman 2: The Lost Kingdom is still happening. It's coming out this year, at the end of this year, or maybe early next year. And then we still have Shazam: Fury of the Gods. That's scheduled to be March 17th. And then lastly, we have The Flash on June 23rd. Yeah, so yeah, that the Flash definitely a good point to retcon everything.
Mm.
Yeah. All right, here. The thing is, Lobo's OP as shit. It's
I
super
mean,
OP. Like here, his powers and abilities in the comics at least. He have what superhuman strength. Yeah. Uh, Lobo has shown strength sufficient enough to knock out Superman with his blows without too much apparent effort. Apparently. Yeah. So
Damn.
he's really strong. We have what superhuman stamina. He's immortal. He is I don't know, invulnerable. Got superhuman speed, self-sustenance. He does not need food, water, air, or sleep. That's why he can go to space with his like Harley Davidson.
Damn.
That's
damn.
his mode of transport.
Damn.
That is metal.
That's really metal, yeah.
That is metal.
and, and look at this. He got regeneration, like self-healing, and what else is there? Uh, biofusion was that. If Lobo spills even a drop of blood, that drop can become a completely new Lobo.
Damn.
The fuck?
What? Yeah, and he got thermal immunity as well. So yeah, he literally cannot be killed. It seems like. Yeah. Uh, what? This is not weakness. I guess weakness really. This is from the DC fandom wiki. Weakness, moral code. I don't think that's a weakness. That's just a preference.
Definitely is a preference.
And this one, I guess, kind of unpredictable temperament. Um, I don't know. I don't really see that as a what's the name weakness.
I think it just makes him
So
more dangerous, isn't it?
yeah, it just makes him more dangerous. So yeah,
Yeah.
he legit doesn't have any weakness. It seems like. So I don't know what this is going to be about. Yeah. Uh. So yeah, pretty much that, I guess. I'm pretty excited for this. Lobo. I think he'll if he's getting a standalone movie, that movie is going to be pretty insane, I suppose. Because like Deadpool, he also break the fourth wall, things like that.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
I don't mind. Yeah, I guess I don't mind DC having their own Deadpool, like version of Deadpool.
yeah,
Why
pretty
not?
much right.
Especially after Deadpool, was the third one was confirmed, right? With
Deadpool, yeah, the third one's confirmed
yeah,
with Wolverine,
with
Hugh
Wolverine in it,
Jackman.
yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah, why not? They want something. They want
yeah.
something too.
Honestly, like character like Lobo like this is perfect choice for what's the name? Uh, since the creative side is controlled by James Gunn, right? And we all know how James Gunn can be with his what's the
Yeah,
name
very.
wackiness, and I think Lobo will fit that very well as well. Yeah. So yeah, Lobo something I don't know. We'll see how it is.
We'll see how it is. Yeah.
It's still just a rumor though if he's going to be playing Lobo, but I feel like Jason Momoa is gonna take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. it just leaves the question of who's going to be Aquaman next.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's it gonna
Here.
be?
I can't be
Aquaman.
bothered to think of other actors.
Wait, let me. Like there are many like designs of Aquaman, I guess. Um. Wait. Let me bring up like the pictures of like Aquaman through the years or something like that. Um. I guess that I was thinking more of a different one. But alright, yeah, whatever. Here, let me bring it up real quick. Like, I don't know what Aquaman pretty much looks the same in everything, doesn't he? Which costume would you do you want to see though next time? If we get to see Aquaman again.
Oh, that gray suit with the swimming trunks looks very funky. That looks funky. I like that. Actually, when I say I like that, I mean I don't. That looks stupid, but like I want to see that.
It looks stupid because it doesn't have the what's the name? The color of Aquaman, right? Usually, it's like
Yeah,
gray and black. What?
gray and black.
Yeah. The blue one, I also don't like the blue one, honestly. Um, yeah, it's
That's
like I don't know. I'm guessing it's supposed to be the ocean. Yeah. Uh, no, the one that I kind of want to see though, if they were ever to like bring another Aquaman, is the Justice League animation. Justice League, was it animated series one? Uh, because that Aquaman looks pretty badass. The one that looks like this,
damn.
you know?
Oh, he's missing an arm.
He's missing an arm, yeah, and change it to like a hook. I don't know. I feel like that would be cool looking.
That's
Yeah.
best, like an old man old man
Yeah, like an old
Aquaman.
man Aquaman. I would like to see this version of Aquaman. Like, change his hand to a hook, or don't at least. I guess at one point he got hands.
At one point.
Yeah. I don't know. I
Yeah,
feel I feel like this
that's cool.
version of Aquaman looks cool. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just need to find a strong old man
Just need to
to
find
play
another
him.
buff blonde man. A buff
Give him a
blonde man.
beard, though. Give him a considerably thicker beard. I mean, to make him look
Yeah.
older.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. Uh. So yeah, that's Aquaman. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know much big blonde strong man like this.
I don't know, big blonde strong man.
All right, yeah. So yeah, that's that for the Jason Momoa rumored to be Lobo. Next, and then we have two more DC stuff here, which is well, I'm just going to combine this together. Man of Steel 2, and Black Adam 2. It's like it's I don't know. The situation is kind of like iffy, I guess. It's kind of like unlikely to happen. It seems like. So yeah. People are kind of disappointed though because Black Adam. Like I guess we're going to bit spoiler on this. So yes. What's the name? Spoiler alert for Black Adam if you guys haven't watched it. In the post credit, Black Superman did anyway. What's the name? Visit.
Appear, yeah,
Talk to Black Adam. I guess.
yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. People are kind of happy with that, and there was also the news of Henry Cavill going back as Man of Steel when he stepped down as Geralt of Rivia thing. So yeah, uh, so it's kind of sad though that if it's not happening. So yeah, even I think Dwayne Johnson at one point after the movie is out, he kind of confirmed that the second one is gonna happen, and then it's not gonna happen. So what's up with that?
A little confused.
Yeah. So yeah, I genuinely believe that everything going down with DC right now is all to retcon it after the Flash. That's why they don't want to make promises about the future.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. They
like they
they're trying to reset everything.
they they want to reset but keep the same actors and actresses mostly. I think yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why I
yeah,
think
yeah.
Gal Gadot and Henry Cavill is not gonna get recasted. Jason Momoa just move character into
Move
what's his name,
characters, yeah.
Lobo. Do you think this will mean that Robert like Pattinson will become
The
a
new
part of
Batman
DCU?
here.
Yeah.
I mean, it could anything could happen with the Flashpoint thing. It's not like
Yeah.
weird. Which is part of it is kind of a shame in a way because like the Pattinson one had like he had his own thing going, and it
I
was
feel like
more like
I
a more like down to earth, more grounded like type
like
of Batman film.
one thing I'm sure of the Pattinson one, they're not going to touch that. Like they're still going to let that happen, the trilogy.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
they're gimana ya? Like that movie is its
They,
own thing, but the character they'll have it
yeah, they're just
there.
like think of it as like two different universe.
Yeah, yeah, but
Like that
same
Batman
person,
and this one, but same person. Yeah.
same person,
That's what
yeah,
I'm
same
thinking.
person, but the completely different Batman. Okay, you know what? That's if that was the case, that's like 100% like good to go.
Yeah.
So long as they don't like relate it to the Pattinson, like the Batman that we just saw this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
What do you think? You like Pattinson?
Mm, meh.
Meh. Oh damn. Okay.
what's your favorite Batman? Is it
I don't know.
still Christian
I
Bale?
never just like. I
Never
never
liked
really.
Batman's.
Yeah, it's just
Oof.
okay.
Ah,
I mean,
I
the
hate
Christian
flying
Bale one
Corona,
is always
man.
there. The what's the name? Christian Bale one is always up there, I guess. He's great at it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because his one is like the most critically acclaimed one, I guess. His
that's true.
films.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Yeah. Honestly, that's pretty much that with DCEU. Just a bunch of movie not happening. Wonder Woman, Man of Steel, Black Adam not happening. The sequel, I mean, and then Jason
Things
Momoa rumored to be moved into a different character. So
things not
yeah.
happening, but actors staying,
Yeah.
or at least that's what
Hopefully,
it. Yeah,
hopefully they're
hopefully, yeah,
staying. Yeah.
hopefully they're
Because
staying. Yeah,
I think we all agree like the casting for Henry Cavill as Man of Steel is perfect.
yeah,
If Jason Momoa were to move to Lobo, that would be perfect. Gal
it'll
Gadot as
be
Wonder
perfect. Yeah,
Woman. It's like
I mean she's not as strong as the like actor, but she's good.
she
She fits the
fits
role
very
perfectly.
well
Yeah,
as Wonder
yeah.
Woman. Yeah. Uh yeah. They
We
didn't
don't
say
need to talk
anything though
about
about
Batman.
exactly. Batman, yeah, I don't think Ben Affleck is not coming back.
But
I don't
yeah, Ben Affleck's coming back. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about Robert Pattinson. He might not want to be a part of like this universe kind of thing.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that. A lot of questions, I guess, that hopefully will get answered in the future. Yeah. All right. So now let's move on to a different news. It's sad that Albert's not here when this news dropped. Taylor
Mm.
Swift now a director.
Did he like mention this like in the morning before we started our show? Like we was on about. Oh wait, no, it wasn't in the message. He was talking about something that she would end up directing Avatar 3. I don't know what the connection was.
So
It was
yeah,
very
yeah.
far.
So what's the name? Yeah, Taylor Swift. In the news here. She will be making her feature directorial debut with Searchlight Pictures. That's the studio. So yeah. Um. What do you guys think? Do you believe in Taylor Swift?
I
Maybe.
mean, everyone starts somewhere,
Yeah,
maybe she,
true.
Maybe
Yeah.
she's
maybe she
got
might end up.
talent.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe
she
she
got
got
talent. Yeah.
talent, and even if she didn't get talent, who knows? Maybe she might improve her craft later on, whatever. You
True.
know how it
True.
is.
True. Yeah. I mean, we all love Taylor, I guess. Her
Yeah.
songs are great.
I mean, I know as absurd as it sounds, like, oh, she's directing a movie. This is so dumb. Like, yeah, I know it sounds absurd, but like, who knows? You never know. She might actually produce something quite
She might
decent.
actually be good.
Yeah, she might actually be good. It's probably going to be bad, but she might actually be good. You gotta
Yeah.
hope on that. Yeah,
We can be hopeful.
we can be hopeful. We definitely can be hopeful. I forgot what Albert was on. Like, I think Albert was like too busy like messing around with his chat group, like
So
with
here, I kind
people
of
who are.
remember. Albert, so Albert is in a group chat with like his friends. Right, what like they're the film people and they're like the Swifties.
Yeah, they're film
And
people and
then the
Swifties. Yeah.
Swifties are like, oh my god, Taylor Swift going to direct, is going to be great, stuff like that. And then the film people kind of like, oh, yeah,
This
let's
is
be
dumb.
realistic here.
Yeah.
She's probably going to be mid, or it's
Yeah.
going to be dumb kind of thing.
Yeah.
And Albert just comes in with like, like pour oil and gaslit it.
Yeah, and gaslight everyone. Yeah,
Man,
with his
and then
theories about like she's like this director who ends up
no, no, she
directing for
no.
James Cameron. Apa gitu.
What's it name? Albert mentioned that Taylor Swift is going to be the next David Fincher.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. Because both started from music videos and then start the movies, and then David Fincher, at least, he then go on to make, I don't know, like an adaptation of whose movie, Eric? James Cameron?
Yeah, James Cameron. Yeah, James Cameron
James
film, I think.
Cameron movie.
Yeah.
So Albert is saying that Taylor Swift is going to be following that path.
Yeah, and she'll end up like making an interpretation of what Avatar 3 later down the future.
Avatar 3 musical confirmed?
Avatar 3 is a musical confirmed,
Maybe.
directed by Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
It's not. It's definitely. It sounds very clickbaity, but in 5 years' time,
We don't know,
damn,
man. Maybe.
I don't know.
All right. Let's see. So she will be working together with, what is it, Searchlight Pictures, right? So here, these are the movies that they have released so far. We watched The Menu together, right, Rick?
Yeah.
I heard The Banshees of Inisherin is good. See How They Run is pretty fun. Not Okay. I think that's the one with Zoe Douche, yeah.
Yep.
According to Albert, that movie is good, so I'll take his word on that. Good Luck to You, Leo Grande. I don't know that. Fresh is good. Fire Island, I don't know. Empire of Light, I don't know. Yeah, not the movies that they produced like this year. It all seems uh it's all good, I guess. So I don't know. uh oh,
What's
actually,
that movie
they
they
also
have?
make
Oh, yeah.
they make Nomadland, which is I don't know. Did they win? Yeah, they win the best picture in 2021.
Oh.
Yeah. So I guess Searchlight Pictures is what's the name? Reliable source of good movies. So you know what? I'll be with the Swifties here. Taylor Swift is gonna do good on her debut.
They just cause a discourse and say, "I am not with the Swifties. I think she's gonna do bad."
Well,
Well, to be honest,
honestly,
we don't
what
know.
kind of
It's 50-50. We don't know who's what.
yeah. I mean, it's always 50-50 with anything, right? You know, we
Yeah,
thought
that's true.
Amsterdam was a surefire good movies with Christian Bale and stuff, Margot Robbie and everyone, and turns out it's
Yeah,
bad.
that was. What was that thing
Yeah.
that Albert? Hang on, what's in Albert's one?
Uh,
Uh, Don't worry,
well,
darling. Yeah,
yeah. Don't worry, darling. It turns out it's pretty mid.
yeah. And there was a lot of issues behind this, behind the
Yeah.
scenes.
So again, really it's 50-50, right? You don't know if it's going to be good or not. But I don't
Yeah,
know. What kind of movies do you think Taylor Swift will be directing?
I really don't want to say like about musicals and shit. Just because she's a singer doesn't mean it all has to be musical related. But I can't help but say it's a musical.
Musical.
Can't help
Oh.
but say it.
I mean, she
You know,
even
no, no,
can.
no. I want to see her direct an action film, bro. That'll be
Oh,
so like unexpected.
exactly.
Imagine like Mad
Avatar
Max
3.
2 or yeah, Avatar 3 or Mad Max 2 or some shit like that on the same level, and it says directed by Taylor Swift.
No,
Huh?
directed by Taylor Swift, and then like the stunt coordinator Taylor Swift. What?
Stunt coordinator
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Damn. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Her in that music video with a bad blood. She looks pretty badass there.
Oh yeah, no, she definitely looks like a. Oh, I closed the video. Wait, it's not bad blood. This is Look What You Made Me Do. That's the weird one. Never mind.
Yeah, that's a weird one. Yeah.
That's the weird one.
Yeah. You know what? My pick is that, like, realistically, she's going to choose. I feel like she's going to do either a musical or kind of like a romance movie, because
Wait,
I mean that's pretty much all her songs. I guess in the earlier days about romance.
so
So
her earlier songs were like romance, and then her slightly later songs after that were breakups.
yeah,
it
right.
it
So
follows a path.
and after that you just shake it off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, you know what? She's experienced in this field, so oh, I'm
I guess
guessing
so.
she'll go
Yeah,
there. Yeah, you
I
know.
guess a romance
Uh,
film. Yeah.
what do you think, Tagu? Do you think she's going to direct the next, I don't know, World War One
Avatar.
movie?
Oh
Another
yeah,
one.
for sure.
But yeah.
It's
I'm
gotta
very
be a
curious of that.
period piece, you know.
Period piece by
Period
Taylor
piece,
Swift.
yeah.
Damn.
With Taylor Swift. I mean, she did already do it with the Love. I don't know, the one with her very early song, the one with Romeo and Juliet. I forgot
I
what
forgot
the
what it's
title.
called. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know what you mean.
Yeah, that's a period piece, kinda. Yeah. Uh, honestly, like, hey, good for you, Taylor Swift. Whenever it's
Hope it
out,
works.
I'm gonna give it a go for sure. Albert just
Yeah,
definitely will.
I'm curious of a Taylor Swift
Yeah,
directed film. Yeah, it sounds.
I'm curious as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
How
it's
about you,
curious.
Teguh?
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious to see what she's gonna come up with
Yeah,
for
Yeah.
sure.
if it turns out good, and we're just like, whoa. All right then.
Well, I guess she is the next David Fincher. Uh, yeah. I swear, I bet the Swifties right now they're all like collecting receipts of like people saying like, oh, she won't be a good director and everything. And then
Mm,
on the day hits when it turns out the movie is good, she's like, going to like send like show all the receipts that they got.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It definitely will.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, actually, I don't know. Do you guys recognize the Taylor Swift in the thumbnail? Kind of curious on that. I want to know how many people are real Swifties here.
Yeah, we made the title like specifically of Taylor Swift and Pedro Pascal, not Pedro Pascal, sorry, Last of Us.
Lots of us. Yeah. Now,
I
apparently,
remember.
Taylor Swift was a zombie in what music was it, Rick? What's her song?
Look what you made me do.
Yeah. She was a zombie at one point in the music video. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it was my big brain, dude. I just remembered stuff.
Alright, yeah. So Taylor Swift as a director, looking forward to it. Pretty curious on that. Okay. I guess now let's jump into our not usual. I'll say usual. We're going to bring back poster talk. Yeah. So
Poster
there
talk.
are two new poster from different movies, I guess. So yeah, the first one, poster talk for Blue Beetle. This DC project, so might get cancelled.
Uh, let's see how much work and effort is put into this potentially cancelled project.
Yep. Here, let me bring up the picture real quick. Where is it? How
Wait,
do I
can I?
share screen?
Of course, I can go off a tangent. This is my show. Anyway. Anyway,
You're not
you don't
wrong.
remember? You don't remember in weekly watches? I said like I made the film, right? I was also in charge of making the poster for said film. You know?
Okay.
Oh, why did
Whoops.
you
I'm
pick up
sorry.
Albert? I mean, to go.
I pressed the wrong one. I pressed the wrong
Okay.
person.
Right. So basically, I was in charge of making the poster, and
Hmm.
dude, like I'm pretty sure whatever the poster makers like in these things go through, like I think they went through like 10, maybe 100 times worse than mine. Because like what I did, like I made a poster, thought it was pretty good. Well, wasn't perfect, but I thought it was pretty decent. And then they're like, the team leader's like, Eric, can you change this up to something else different? Like, okay, fine, I'll change it up because I knew it wasn't that good in the first place. And then when I made it the second time, like they're just like, I can edit it like this, okay. And then after I edit it, they're just like they keep adding on and on and on and on and on. I'm just like, where does it end?
I
Please.
guess that's I guess that's how they end up with floating heads.
Yeah. Luckily, my poster didn't have floating heads, but like like I bet
Alright.
let's see what this guy went through. Did he went through a lot worse? Did you have the
Alright, you know what?
poster?
Next time when we got all four of us, we're going to do poster talk on your poster.
When I showed the film, yeah.
Yeah. All right, now let's look at let's do a postal talk here. I don't know. Is this postal talk for Blue Beetle right here.
Okay, fun.
I'm guessing this is going to be temporary, right?
Okay,
Can I hide the menu? Yeah. I
okay.
don't know. What do you guys think? Avik, you design, you make posters.
I
What's
was
your thoughts on
designing
this?
posters. It looks
Yeah.
pretty. Well, here's the thing. For somebody who probably understands or knows Blue Beetle, it is pretty good. It's just simple. That's I think it's like logo
Mhm.
and also like it fits the like what his tech looks like and all that. Yeah. I like
Yeah.
but like I don't know for somebody who like has no context of Blue Beetle, like I don't think it doesn't really say much. They
I
might be
mean, yeah, I
confused. They
think.
would literally just think it's just a literal blue beetle.
To be fair, I
What
think
else
this
would
is
it
just
be?
kind of like
Yeah,
them showing like they just want to give something out, I guess.
yeah, okay, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
they're not like it's not even confirmed whether the project is like they're gonna go through with it, right?
This, I mean,
Well,
they're already making it, I guess. They say it'll
yeah,
be in 2023, but yeah, we don't know
yeah.
with DCEU.
I guess as a, you know what? I guess as a teaser, I guess it's fair enough. You
It is
can
kind of like a
get an
teaser
idea.
poster.
A teaser
Yeah.
poster, yeah. So I guess it's fair enough. It shows a robotic beetle and it's blue. I mean, you can't say you've been scammed. It is as advertised. It's a blue beetle, and I don't know why, but like the text, the 2023 text, I don't know why it feels a bit off. Why is it like so
It
painted
feels
like that?
very
I mean,
80s funky.
yeah, 80s funky. I guess I mean it's good. It's just like a bit off. I guess we don't know the whole setting of the film and all that, but
I'm pretty sure it's modern day.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's modern day. Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
guess they
yeah,
just want to
otherwise,
go
yeah,
with the
it's decent.
retro color. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I like the color of it. I mean, to be honest, I just like the color of it. Really, it's really bright blue
Yeah,
and all that.
I was gonna
So
say
good.
that like I like the color. I don't know, just a metallic blue with like the is that pink
Gold,
purplish kind of thing. I kind of
gold
like it,
purple
like with the
shiny. Yeah,
text and everything. Yeah.
yeah,
Uh,
I like it. It's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Very much just that, and I think like they show the Blue Beetle having like kind of like the mechanical parts, which pretty much kind of reflects Blue Beetle as a character, a guy
Hmm.
wearing blue mechanical suit that's like a
It's
beetle.
just the blue. It's basically like a blue Iron Man, but you know, from
Yeah.
space. But
Teguh, what's your thoughts on this teaser poster?
It's blue and it's a beetle. I like it.
Alright,
Teguh was like, I was not scammed.
I was not scammed.
I was not
Honestly, that's
scammed.
all that matters. Not
All
getting
that
scammed.
matters is, yeah, you don't get scammed. You know what?
Imagine not getting scammed, you know?
Yeah, imagine not getting
Imagine not
scammed.
being
Yeah.
scammed. Yeah. Here I have a picture of like this how he looks. I guess
Oh,
this is like in the sat photo.
oh, in the set photo. Yeah, yeah. That looks like similar to the one in the Injustice game. One that I
Yeah,
saw.
I'm pretty sure once with the editing and everything, you're going to make his suit more metallic than what it is now.
Yeah, because it's missing the purple sheen, I guess, and some of the golden like lining as well
Yeah,
from the original. Yeah,
yeah,
see, yeah. But those things
yeah.
added on will look cool.
Honestly, I really like Blue Beetle's like whole concept and design in the comics. So yeah, I'm
Mm.
looking forward to this. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's no
technically,
date
yeah,
yet
the
or month
well,
when it's coming out, but it is coming
yeah,
out
it's
next
just
year
yeah,
according to this. Yeah.
2023. Yeah.
But what were you gonna say, Vic?
Like Blue Beetle's like concept is basically just Endgame, Infinity War, and Endgame like Iron Man. Just like I mean,
With
Iron Man like
uh,
took it from him basically with all the morphing. What is it? What
with
do you call it?
but
Nanotech.
this time with a pinch of beetle.
Yeah, but this one with a pinch of Beetle, it adds more character depth. It's not just Iron Man. It's just Beetle.
It's beetle, beetle
It's
man.
Beetle. Beetle Man.
Yeah.
Beetle Man.
All right,
Yeah.
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 That's Blue Beetle. Yeah, man. Again, it's a teaser poster kind of thing, so it's like
Your
there's nothing
poster,
much to
yeah.
it, but I think it looks. I like the color. I think it looks pretty neat. So
I
yeah,
have a feeling it'll look better than whatever the final poster would be. Floating heads.
I hope it doesn't turn into a floating head.
You bet your ass it's gonna turn into a floating
It's
head.
gonna turn into floating heads, Kelvin.
It's
You
about
have to
to, isn't it?
understand.
Yeah.
It's gonna.
No, it's not. It's not even floating head. It's just a floating beetle.
Well, that's better than a floating head because it's more creative.
That is true. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Now let's. Oh no. Okay. I guess now let's talk about the other poster. That came out. This time's for Dungeons and Dragons. The that Chris Pine movie. When did
Did
they
that
show it? I
first.
think around the
When
when
you
was it?
just
I think
released or when they
no,
released the
no, no. I mean
trailer?
when we first heard about this.
Oh, when we
I
first
think
heard about
I think it was during
wasn't
the
too
time
long
of
ago.
the Comic Con and everything when there was
Yeah,
the
yeah,
whole
Comic Con
event.
and yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's around that time. So yeah. So now I'll show you guys the posters. So here's the
Posters.
original poster, which I think we all agree looks good,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then they make a new
The,
poster
the,
which is like this two right here. I cannot find a better image of this
of
one,
that
but
one, yeah.
yeah. But yeah, honestly, huge downgrade in my opinion.
Yeah, it was.
It's a
It
huge
is.
downgrade. I
Mhm.
mean, that compared to wait, let me move this up to this. Come on, man. I think we all agree the original looks so much better. It got a lot more charm to it. I feel like, yeah.
There's still
Uh,
something good about silhouettes. I mean, that's kind of yeah. That's what I
Mhm.
was told to do originally when I was making my poster. Just do the silhouettes. But of course, I
silhouette.
wanted to
Yeah,
show the actors in, so I didn't. So only they didn't get the silhouettes. It's fine.
yeah. I don't know, Togo, what's your thoughts on this? Like,
Yeah, I don't, I just like it. I like the second one. The silhouette's a lot more.
yeah, right? Yeah,
Yeah, it makes it more prominent, and it has the. I thought like I don't forgot this is kind of it's like the logo for Dungeons and Dragons or usually.
yeah. That's true.
I'm not so sure what the logo is, but like I guess it's it's cool. Because honestly, the other Dungeons and Dragons, that one that you want, Jesus, it's such a mess. It's everywhere.
Honestly,
I
it
know
is.
they
It's
want
a mess. They want to show all the actors. I feel like all the
all
big
the
name actors.
all the big name
Yeah,
actors, and then they want to put in a dungeon and a dragon just to show it is a dungeon and
Dungeons and
dragons.
Dragons. It's not even a
Yeah,
dungeon. It's just a city, I
it's a
think.
coliseum. It's a bloody
Yeah,
coliseum. It's not
it's
even
a
a dungeon.
coliseum.
It's a dungeon. It's a coliseum and dragon.
Yeah, coliseums and dragons.
Such a mess, but that I have a feeling. Actually, no, I say I have a feeling they're gonna use the left poster, but like so far, the one that they show in my theater in Aeon is the right one. That's the one I saw. They
I
put
mean,
up,
to
but
be
I
fair,
guess
I'm
they're
pretty
gonna
sure they
shoot.
just haven't
They
they
haven't got
just
the new
haven't
ones,
received it
yeah,
yet. Yeah,
yeah. So they're probably gonna put up the shitty one, and we're gonna be like, ah,
yeah.
so bad.
Now I'm not gonna watch it.
No, I don't want to watch it.
Yeah. There's a different one
And
here that we got where they're standing in a circular fashion. This one
to
is
be
less
honest,
of
that
a
one
mess,
is
but it
yeah,
looks better
it's
than
been
the one on the left. Yeah.
but I guess if you're to rate it, yeah, so the best one would be the silhouette one, then the circular one, and then the messy one.
Yeah.
Be, would be that
Mhm.
order.
Yeah, because like, I don't know, it's like you don't have to show dragons. We know there's going to be dragons. That's called
Yeah,
Dungeons and
there's
Dragons.
yeah, we're
I
not
know
dumb.
some campaigns doesn't have dragons in the actual Dungeons and Dragons, but
But I think they're
in
gonna
a
go with the
movie,
more like vanilla story one, right? They're not
I
gonna
think they
have
are
weird.
going with the like classic Dungeons and Dragons like story, I think, if I'm not
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Like if they did, like, it should be fine, right? There should be dragons.
which I'm pretty sure classic Dungeons and Dragons have dragons because if not, I don't think it will be
If
called
not,
Dungeons and
then
Dragons.
yeah, what do they call it? Dungeons, dungeons.
Dungeons. I think that's something else.
Sounds kinky.
Dungeons.
Ah, never mind.
Yeah.
It's a different type of dungeon.
There is a I know there is a podcast about Dungeons and Dragons. Like
Yeah.
if you shorten it, it's still D&D. But the name of the podcast is
What?
uh Dungeons and Daddies.
It's from D&D. Hey man, it ain't broke, and they ain't fixing anything. They're just altering, just right, like alteration. Dungeons and Daddies. I swear to God, there's
uh
gonna be a movie that's called that, and it's just I don't know what it's about. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what it's about.
Uh, the Dungeons and Daddies was a thing. I think it's called that at least, or is it Daddies and Dragons? I don't know. All I know
Daddies
there's
and
Daddies.
I'd rather have Dungeons and Daddies. That sounds funnier.
I think it's Dungeons and Daddies. Yeah. That whole podcast is made by Freddie Wong. If you remember him from like the Rocket Jump days, like the early YouTube days, he's like pretty prominent there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess that's pretty much that for the poster talk. There isn't.
So a
Yeah, it's
poster
just
talk
overall a
that
downgrade for this one.
yeah, a poster talk that does not scam and one that neither of them scammed actually. It's just one was just kind of disappointing, I guess.
One
I
is
guess
just
they
kind of
try
bad.
too hard trying not to scam people. 'Cause they're like, look, there's Dungeons and Dragons. See, we're not scamming. Yeah, I know we get it, but we're not that stupid. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons. And look, Chris Pine is actually in the movie. Here you go. Put
Here
him
you
there.
go. All right, we
There's
get
a
it.
villain in this
Yeah.
too. Here you go. Put it behind Chris Pine.
You have so much to learn from me.
Them.
I'm saying it like that as if I've finished my school and when I still have like 2 semesters left. Or is it 3? It's probably 3. Ah, damn.
Hey man,
Yeah.
they think they're professionals, but sometimes they get too muddled up in like the whole, you know, like they can't do anything wrong. They gotta go to the basics, you know. They gotta go to the basics. Yeah,
Simplicity, man. Simplicity.
simplicity. So yeah, uh, honestly, Dungeons and Dragons. So I remember the trailer being a lot of fun. So when I think that's dropping in March 31st. So yeah,
Okay.
um, I'm definitely going to watch it whenever that comes out.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
looks
I'd
a lot
watch
of
it too.
fun. Man, Chris Pine, the main character, is like a bard. I don't know. I like that idea.
Fine as a board, yeah, sounds quite hilarious.
Yeah. Uh, how about you, Teguh? Japan's pretty expensive with the ticket. Are you gonna watch Dungeons and Dragons?
Are you willing?
What was it again? Japan's pretty
Are you
expensive.
willing
What?
to watch Dungeons and Dragons? You know, since Japan is pretty
Yeah,
expensive.
I don't see why not.
Mm, nice. Yeah.
Um, I'll wait for a Tuesday.
Oh, that's when the discounts drop. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when the discount drops for me.
Oh wait, Cal, I just realized we're talking about release dates, slightly off tangent, but I think I found out the that movie Taku watched, the Suzume film.
Oh, Suzume Tsujimabi.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the worldwide release I saw for like some countries is on April like 12th to 14th, I think.
Oh,
Anywhere
All
between
right.
those.
I guess
So
we'll
yeah.
watch it then. We'll watch. We'll get emotional about some chairs then.
Yeah, but it's don't worry, it's a month after Dungeons and Dragons, so
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, if you guys want to watch that Makoto Shinkai movie, when is it, Rick? About April?
I think
April
on
12th?
for Americans is like the 14th of April. They're getting it last. I
Yeah.
think like Australia gets it first. 12th.
Yeah. There we go. Suzume no Tojimabi. Uh,
Mm.
I mean, according to Togu is really good. So you know what? Don't let us down, Togu.
Chair.
it's good.
Chair. Ow.
Hey man, don't don't you want to see
All
some
right.
chair action?
Oh
That
man.
sounds weird. Don't want to do chair action.
When you say chair action, I don't know. The first thing that came to my mind is the the genital torture that James Bond
Oh,
received in
I was
Casino
thinking
Royale,
about
I think.
lap dance. This is a lot worse.
That chair is not a good chair. It got some big holes in where your butt's supposed to be. It's not a good chair. It's not that funny. I mean,
Oh yeah, and you left that roof got balls. Shut up, Kelvin.
hey. That's That was Vin Diesel. All right,
That was Vin
that's
Diesel.
Dom right there. Yeah. All right, I guess that's pretty much all we're going to be talking about this episode. Hey, we were able to cut down our time with 3 people.
We just have to cut Albert out.
Wow. But yeah,
Wow.
yeah, next we are going to have the what's the name? Again with the usual episode next week. On the 17th. Albert might be there, might not be. So we'll see how it is.
We'll be in
But yeah,
Australia, so the schedule would be very
the
off.
schedule might change. So keep a lookout for any updates on that. So yeah. All right.
Actually,
So
can I just mention if our schedule changed, like say Albert was to stream at 9:30 his time, that means the American viewers would be watching at like 5 a.m.
no, I'm pretty sure we'll
Uh,
still try to you know use what's the name? Go with the US time, I guess.
yeah, with the
Whenever,
US
yeah,
time, but
yeah.
otherwise.
Alright, yeah.
Okay.
So I guess let's do our usual plug, I suppose. Alright, so Abek, why don't you go ahead?
Oh god, you can find me on Instagram at Ariq Andria. You can find me on Letterbox at Ricky Unu.
You gotta update your letterbox, Eric.
Ay, nantila. Nantila after Pinocchio.
uh, the Abek is going to update his letterbox like at the end of
All,
the year, all at
actually,
once.
why don't I do that? Yeah, like at the end of the year, update all the movies I've watched before. Then like you just get to see like a full list.
Yeah, like Abek is going to watch like I don't know 50-something movie in one day.
Mm,
looking at the diary when people like check his profile, like
yeah,
did he
and all
really
you see
watch
is like
50
by
movies
Ariq,
in
by
one
Ariq,
day?
by Ariq. It's all of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Avik
You know, I
watched
will
like
do that.
10 movies in 2 times speed simultaneously.
Yes. Yes, I will do that.
Uh,
Thank you for your idea. I'll hold on to it.
Alright, Teguh.
No.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Albert.
yeah. Albert. Yes, Albert. I am Albert. You
Alright.
can find me on
You know
where
what?
can you find me?
You plug Albert. Actually, no, to actually do it. Plug Albert.
Yeah, I don't know where you can find Albert.
No, no.
Wait,
Here,
wait, wait.
It's
You
right
can
there
find
on the
Al
screen.
at I'm waiting for it to rotate, Kelvin. At Joe Wiradharma on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, and the Councilman on YouTube and Letterboxd.
Hey,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, rebranded, baby. No
Rebranded.
longer associated with that Shark Week movie.
Sure, quick move.
What?
Jiao, Jiao.
Joe,
Oh,
Joe.
Jiao movie.
So yeah, you can remember it's no longer Joe movies, it is now the Councilman. So yeah. And yeah, of course you guys can find me Kelvin on Instagram KYA27 and Disco Monkey on Letterboxd and YouTube. And yeah, of course for the Councilman, you guys can find us on any podcast platform. We have Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Castbox, Stitcher, Podbean, basically everywhere you can find us at the Councilman. As for our social media, we are at Councilman Show, and you guys can find us on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterbox. And of course, you guys can also send us an email at councilmanshow@gmail.com. Um, yeah, go ahead and put down your reviews, comments, whatsoever. Yeah, and
And when we'll
you know,
read them out.
we'll read them out. We don't care if it's good or bad. We just want to read.
We just like reading. We like
We
reading,
just
yeah.
like reading.
like reading.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why, we all wear glasses just because we like reading.
Oh, Teguh's not wearing glasses. He's not smart.
I know, right?
Damn,
Tagu doesn't read.
I'm just not.
Yeah.
Alright, and
Right.
I get alright, there's merch. Go ahead and check that out at tbauplic.com. So yeah, go ahead. If you guys want to buy that for Christmas present to I don't know.
Actually, yeah, why not? Yeah, buy it for a Christmas present. I don't know if the website has like special, I don't know, discounts or
I don't know
whatnot,
if they
but
have special offer or not, but yeah.
if they have,
And
go ahead. Yeah.
go ahead, yeah, it's not a bad shirt. And yeah, with that, the councilman has spoken. And we'll see you in the next episode.